Okie dokie, we are live. Let me. One, please work. Oh, yes, beautiful. Right. Okay, guys, so slight change of plan because I know today well, on Mondays anyway, I usually play Ace Attorney, but today I happened upon a very commemorative tweet from a little Japanese company known as Atlas. And for those that don't know, Atlas are the rather well known by now Japanese company that are responsible for the Persona series and also the Catherine game and Shin Megami Tensei. So I am. This is gonna make me feel really old when I say this, but today marks exactly 20 years on this day that the original Persona 3 came out way back on, I'm gonna assume, the PS2, if it's 2006. So, and back then, it wasn't even really called Persona 3, it was called Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3. So, it's crazy to think that now, here we are 20 years later, and not only did Persona 3 Portable come out, which is it's basically a remaster, and some more additional features from the original Persona 3, but we are now gonna be celebrating the fact that Persona 3 is officially 20 years old today by playing Persona 3 Reload. And so what that means for the schedule this week is today I'll be playing Persona and Ace Attorney, which I would usually be playing today, I am now going to be playing on Wednesday. So don't worry, there will still be a little fix of Ace Attorney this week, but I just, with it being the perfect day, I could not stream Persona 3 Reload on the 20-year anniversary. It would just be, it felt blasphemous to me to even stream anything else, because over the last few years, Persona in general has become a series that has become really special to me. It's a series that I will vehemently defend to anyone, and I will also vehemently recommend the series to anyone, especially if you're into turn-based RPGs or even RPGs in general that have a really relatable, emotional storyline like the Persona series does. So, and we're also going to kick off this special 20th anniversary edition of Persona 3 Reload with our first ever exploration in Tartarus. So I cannot imagine a more perfect way to start off this stream. So yeah, I mean, they're not gonna see this stream, but I really do want to thank Atlas for making this absolute, not only the original, which in itself is an absolute gem, but also making Persona 3 Portable, and then producing probably one of the best remakes I've played of a game, honestly. I remember just being totally blown away whilst playing this remake back when it came out a couple of years ago now, and I genuinely do think that this way of doing a remake where you basically keep the story of the game but rebuild like the gameplay and the graphics and everything from the ground up using the latest engine for the latest game that you made in that series. It showed me the way that remakes are done, and I think that's another reason why I love Black Flag Resynced so much, playing that off stream, is because Ubisoft did that for Black Flag Resynced. They basically kept the story, they added a few things to it, and they basically overhauled the graphics and the gameplay to suit both newer Assassin's Creed fans and to also better fit it in with what modern games play like nowadays. So yeah, but let's get going. I am so excited to be back playing this game, especially because I was all ready to play this game last Wednesday before the heat suddenly got unbearable, so this stream is technically delayed by a week because it should have happened, and then the heat just skyrocketed and left me feeling really exhausted and a little unwell. Like, I wasn't sick or anything, I was just like unwell in like the tired sense. So yeah. So right now we don't need to make any party changes because we're still building up the core team in the game because we are very early in the game. So our main party for this first run through of Tartarus is going to be our main character, who, just to remind you, I've named it after two of my favourite anime characters, that being Subaru Natsuki from ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, which, if you haven't seen it, it is easily the best isekai you're going to find on Crunchyroll. And if you are not watching it, then I cannot wait for you guys' minds to be blown when you do watch it, because it is amazing. And the Kamado part of the name, that one might be more obvious because Demon Slayer is very well known all around the world by now, but of course it is in an ode to not just Tanjiro but Nezuko as well, the Kamado siblings from one of my favourite animes of all time, that being Demon Slayer. And of course I will be remiss not to shamelessly plug that Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1 will be on Crunchyroll July 28th. I hope you guys will be watching it like I will be, because oh my god, I'm so excited to watch that movie again. Oh, I loved seeing it in cinema, and I cannot wait to be able to watch it on repeat, potentially, in the comfort of my own living room. So, okay, right. So, that's my rather long-winded introduction of my MC done. Now we've got Yukari Takaba, who is the second member of our butt-kicking party, and Yukari is voiced in English by Heather Gonzalez, and I am gonna state probably something that's pretty obvious, especially to those of you that have played this game or are familiar with Persona 3, but she is a romance option. You can romance her. I don't know whether I am going to yet in this playthrough, because I did romance Yukari on my previous playthrough of this game off stream, but I might do what I did with Persona 5 Royal and romance someone different. I'll have to see. Though I will say that Yukari is the best romance in this game. And it might be weird of me to say that, given that I've only romanced Yukari and no one else, but I think her romance was so good that there's probably no better alternative. So hi Ibrahim, welcome in, my favourite British gamer. Cheers for a bottle of water, mate. Yeah, I've got my bottle of iced water right here. You might not have seen it because I raised it above the camera. It's got plenty of ice in it because it has cooled down over here, thank God, but we're still feeling a little bit of after effects from the heat wave. Oh, I'm so glad it's not 26, 27 degrees Celsius over here anymore. Oh, that was torture. Oh, so Yukari, and then our last member of our main party is Junpei Iori, who is voiced in English by one of my favourite voice actors, Zeno Robinson, who is best known in anime for playing Hawks in My Hero Academia, and more recent shonen fans might also remember that earlier this year, or late last year, well, both late last year and earlier this year, he played Jabberwonger in season 1 of the new hit shonen on the block, that being Gachi Akata. So yeah, very, 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 very cool dude, and I hope to meet him one day. And he plays Junpei, who is another very, very cool dude. Zeno clearly likes playing his cool dude characters. Fred is in the bedroom. He is working. I don't know whether he's clocked out actually, but he might be working a little bit. I don't think he's gonna do a long work day today, but he's gonna put a few hours in probably. Alright. I will introduce the other members of the team when they get around to talking, but I do want to focus on introducing the main party members right now. So now that I have, let's jump into the Tartarus gameplay. I am ready, Mitsuru. Let's go.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in. Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Okay, I guess since she's talking now, I will also introduce Mitsuru Kirijo, who she will become an active member of the party later on, though right now she is our support, and she is voiced by Allegra Clark, who is another very well-known anime voice actress, and I think her most recently well-known role is probably Maki in Jujutsu Kaisen, but she has been in so many other things, and she is a great voice actress. And also, whilst I introduce the other voice actors, I totally forgot to mention that the main protag, my character, does have a voice actor, and I was talking about Demon Slayer earlier, and the voice actor for the main character in Persona 3 Reload is none other than the absolute force of nature, that is Alex Lee, who has been in so many great anime roles lately. He is Zenitsu in Demon Slayer, Ginu in Solo Leveling, Gigi in Dandadan, Mashal in Mashal Magic and Muscle. I could go on. So,
Wait,
but I'm not.
See this place from all the way out there?
Right. When we got the last GTA game, Ubisoft was making great games. Then we saw Ubisoft games quality slowly decline, and they hit rock bottom at the verge of bankruptcy. Then we saw Ubisoft redeem themselves with AC Black Flag Resynced or before GTA 6. Yeah. So, have you played Black Flag Resynced, Ibrahim? Or have you seen gameplay from it and enough of it to know that it's a great game.
It's my Persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day.
Yeah, this is interesting. So, one difference between the metaverse area in Persona 5 Royal compared to Persona 3 Reload is in Persona 5 Royal, the metaverse was very set, at least in terms of the palaces that we would infiltrate to change people's hearts. They were very linear, nothing changed about them. Whereas with this, it's kind of like a roguelite where Tartarus changes every time you go into it. So it's kind of like Returnal, though not as annoying or difficult. Yeah, I totally get why those games will be good to people that are fans of like roguelites or bullet hell games, but I am not a fan of Returnal. And I've heard that Saros is just as difficult, so...
I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Yeah, that's true, you've got a point there. You'll buy Black Flag Resynced in December, games do be cheaper during Christmas sale. I'm gonna buy Marvel's Wolverine, 007 First Light, GTA 6, and the AC Black Flag Resynced. Ooh, sounds like a great selection of games. I think I'm gonna save GTA 6 till Christmas. I'm already playing AC Black Flag Resynced. I've beat 007 First Light off stream, and Wolverine, I'm not really sure about that one yet. I think that one might be a launch day release, but at the same time, or a launch day play for me, but at the same time there's so many good games coming out in December that I don't know which ones I'm gonna actually prioritize yet. Cash, welcome in my friend. Happy Meltdown Muggy Monday to you too.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it.
So I know I said I'd get GTA 6 around Christmas time, though I'm not actually too sure what other games I'm gonna ask for Christmas yet. I know one of the things I'm probably gonna ask for Christmas is for someone to pre-order Stranger Than Heaven for me, because that game is easily one of my most highly anticipated games for 2027. I am so excited for Stranger Than Heaven. For those of you that don't know what it is, it's the newest game from Ryuga Gotoku Studios, who are best known for making the Yakuza series. And Stranger Than Heaven is actually related to Yakuza, because apparently it's going to tell the story of the Tojo clan, which is like the main Yakuza group that is featured in the Yakuza series. So, and it's also going to visit locations that have previously been seen in Yakuza. Well, I'm so excited. Right. Okay. My day has been great, Cash, thank you. Yeah, I've had a pretty good day today, actually. I was able to get an appointment at doctor's to settle a recurring, like, womanly related issue. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So that was good. And I also... So I've had a good day in terms of watching TV shows as well. So recently I've been watching a really good drama show on Netflix called Ginny and Georgia, which is ironic because Georgia is actually my real first name. So it's kind of meta that there's a show on Netflix that literally has my first name in the title. And I finished that, and that was really, really good, especially season 3, the latest season. Whoa, I don't know what the writers did, but they made that story so much better. And now that I've finished Ginny and Georgia, or as me and my mum call it, because my mum also got into the show as well, we call it G&G. And so I finished that, and that was really good. And now I finally, after it being on my watch list for ages, I'm checking out Wednesday, because I have heard so many good things about that show on Netflix. And wow, it's become one of those shows where I'm like, why the heck did I not watch this sooner? It is so good. Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday, just knocks it out of the park. I can totally see why she's reached a newfound height of success thanks to that show. Of course, before Wednesday, she was more known for her Disney roles. She was on Disney Channel before she switched to Netflix and more mature roles. So, quite the change to go from Disney Channel to moody Wednesday Addams. So, and before stream, me and Fred actually started watching Furious 7 because I'm still showing Fred all the Fast and Furious movies. And I already kind of ruined the mood a little bit by telling him that Furious 7 is Paul Walker's last movie before his tragic, untimely death. So, yeah, bit of a party pooper when I told him that, but I think he's enjoying the movie so far. Furious 7 is definitely one of my favourite movies in the Fast and Furious series. I don't know whether it's my favourite, but it's up there. So I'm looking forward to continuing the rest of that later. So a bit of a long-winded answer, but it's been a pretty good day. Right.
Right. Let's begin.
Yeah, Ibrahim, I agree. This year has been a mixed bag for video games. It's been great for releases because Resident Evil Requiem is still my top shot for Game of the Year so far. GTA 6 is probably gonna replace that when I eventually get around to playing it, I would imagine. Forza Horizon 6, 007 First Light, which is also probably my top 5 for Game of the Year this year. Black Flag Resynced, which, yeah, if it keeps up the way it's going, that might even be my top 5 for Game of the Year. Wolverine, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and GTA 6. And speaking of party pooping, Sony have been the absolute party poopers this year because, of course, as we all know, Sony are stopping physical disc production starting in 2028. But we also got some good news from that announcement because Santa Monica Studio have actually confirmed that God of War Lao Fei will be coming out on physical disc, which means that has basically narrowed the release date of that game down to probably sometime in 2027, because it can't be coming out any later than January 2028, otherwise it won't be coming out on physical disc. And given that Santa Monica Studio showed us 20 minutes of gameplay for that game at Sony State of Play, yeah, that game did look pretty polished, so I'm not surprised it's coming out pretty soon.
Defeat all the shadows on that floor. I'll support you as much as I can,
Right.
but it's up to you.
Okay, here we go. Time to defeat some shadows. So, still no shadows yet. This is just a weird interloping
Hold
moment.
on. There's a shadow up ahead.
Hi Francisco. It's not my birthday. I am just celebrating the fact that the game I'm playing, Persona 3, the original version of that game came out 20 years today. So it's the game's birthday. It's not mine, but thank you anyway. I am very glad to celebrate the release of the original Persona 3, because even though I'm playing Reload, it does retain a lot of what the original Persona 3 brought to the table. It's not an yeah, if anything, it's far from an unfaithful remake. This game is, if anything, it's a love letter to the original Persona 3 through and through.
This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so we've already seen a little bit about what my main character, Natsuki Kamino, can do. Now we're gonna see what Junpei and Yukari are gonna bring to the table. So let's see.
Alright, let's start by going over how to attack shadows.
Mitsuru, I'm a Persona veteran by now, I'll have you know. I think I know how to play the game.
When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon.
Also, on top of everything else great that's happened today, Fred went shopping, and as has become usual lately, he has of course spoiled me rotten by getting me some really nice food, some really nice treat stuff in, like sweet stuff, and also making sure to get my favorite ready meals, as we call them, basically meals that you put in a microwave and basically give them like 10 minutes and they're done.
The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
Okay, attacks and skills, so you can choose, as we already know from having played 5, you can choose whether to use an attack or a skill on your enemy. You can attack with whatever weapon you have currently equipped. While it doesn't do the most damage, it will not deplete HP or SP like a skill will. Launch an attack by selecting the target and pressing X. On the other hand, using a skill will deplete your HP or SP. To use one, press triangle and then select the skill you want to use and the target you want to use it on. So let's see what an attack will do. Okay, quite a bit of damage. Come on, Junpei, what are you gonna do? Oh, damn, his persona's cool. And just like that, the fight's over. So, our persona, Orpheus, has leveled up, and our main character has leveled up as well. Whenever I think of level up, I can't help but think of the karaoke song from Yakuza Like a Dragon, The Future I Dreamed Of, because one of the catchiest lyrics in that song is, I'm gonna level up, be the best that I can be. And then it also continues with, and I'm not gonna stop questing until I'm a hero. It's so catchy.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
I don't know what it sounds like in Japanese, but I do recommend playing Persona, Yakuza Like a Dragon in the English dub, just to hear Keiji Tang, who voices Ichiban in English, sing that song, because, oh, he crushes it.
Good. Let's continue exploring.
Right, where am I going now? That was a dead end, so I guess I have to go this way.
Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat.
So these are just tutorials. This first run through Tartarus is
The battle's
very,
about to begin. Everyone, stay focused.
very tutorial heavy.
Alright, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
No, it's not. It's my birthday is not till February. Yeah, I'm just celebrating because the original version of this game, so Persona 3, came out 20 years ago today on this day. But I just thought I'd celebrate that by playing Persona 3 Reload. So it's not my birthday, it's basically Persona 3's 20th birthday.
Wait! Let me handle this one. Just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Come on, Yukari. There we go. Ooh!
Whoa, you're not so
Damn
bad
you,
yourself,
Kari.
son.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
Okay, weaknesses are one more. Each skill and attack has an affinity, and enemies will have weaknesses towards certain affinities. Attacking an enemy with its weakness will deal more damage than usual. It will also knock down the enemy. When an enemy is down, you'll be able to attack one more time. If you use this extra turn to knock down a different enemy, you can attack one more time again. As long as you keep knocking the enemies down, you'll be able to attack continuously.
I'll go with.
And like, yeah, it was right there in front of me when, the first thing that popped into my head whenever I saw One More Time was just the Daft Punk song, which was the song I was singing.
Well done. You struck the enemy's weakness.
Whoa, the PS4 was your first console, Ibrahim? Wow, interesting. And that was December 2016, so you'll be celebrating 10-year anniversary of being a proper gamer in December. Yeah. I wish I could remember when my dad handed his PlayStation 1 to me, but I was a kid and my memories of my childhood are so vague now, which is kind of depressing, but it's true. So I don't actually remember when I started playing on the PS1.
Keep that up and finish off the rest.
Okay, Persona. Weak to Agi. Okay, Yukari and Junpei have both leveled up to level 2, so now they are the same level as the main character. There we go.
I did it!
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Ibrahim, even though PS4 was your first console, but later you also bought PS2 and Xbox 360 to experience the classics. Yeah, I don't really need to do that, because if I want to experience a classic console, I can just ask Fred. He's kept all of his old consoles, like his Mega Drive and his Dreamcast, and his I think he's got maybe he's got like a Nintendo 64 or an SNES somewhere. I swear he's got some consoles that are old that we haven't actually had the chance to dig out yet. He's also got he's somehow got like 3 Nintendo Wiis, and he also has like multiple Xbox 360s.
Totally. I can take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
maybe I'll also get to be someone like Fred for my future life. Lol. I mean, yeah.
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas.
Fred, I wouldn't really call Fred a hoarder though. I would more refer to him as a collector. Like, he's got a really good gaming collection. Though I think he does. I don't think he wants to get rid of everything, though he does acknowledge that there is some stuff in the storage room where all of our extra stuff is. Like, there's some stuff in there that he does want to get rid of.
Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep on moving. There we go. Ooh, treasure chest.
Hey, found some kind of boxy looking thing.
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet. So they're basically like treasure chests.
Duh. Yeah. Yeah, I saw Ibrahim. R.I.P. Sam Neill, who is best known for his iconic role in Jurassic Park. That. I'm not a Jurassic Park fan, but I know a lot of people are. So Sam Neill passing away, that is definitely a massive loss for the film industry. I know he was also in Peaky Blinders as well. He had a role in that, which Peaky Blinders is a really popular British show. It's one I still need to watch, but I know a lot of people love that show and probably know him for his role in that as well.
Hell yeah! Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
Yeah, it's been quite a bad month, July, so far for celeb passings, because the absolute iconic pop rock singer Bonnie Tyler passed away. She was best known for her hits Holding Out for a Hero and Total Eclipse of the Heart. She passed away. And then the politics scene here in the UK also has taken quite a hit. Not only is our Prime Minister resigning, not only is Nigel Farage, leader of the Reform Party, resigning, but also one of our oldest veteran politicians that was still active basically got murdered. So yeah, it's been quite a rough month for both political events in the UK and also celebrity deaths. That's the best way I can put it. I wish I could say it in a nicer way. Hi, Freddy. Ibrahim was asking where you are. In Cave Storyland, yep.
I am working.
You are working. I guess there's another shameless plug I can give you guys. My fiance is a developer on Cave Story. It's a game that is available on Steam. Get it, enjoy it. My fiance is a genius coder who worked on it.
A developer? I'm
The developer, okay.
That looks
Not
like
the
it'll be
game in
useful.
general, but
It's up to you to decide how to use it.
Ibrahim, Jurassic Park was my all-time favourite. I was 3, I saw it on TV, and I kept asking my aunt to buy me a CD of Jurassic Park. First movie disc I got to own. Yeah, I've only ever seen bits of the old Jurassic Park movies. I don't think I've actually seen one in full, but I saw enough to know that Sam Neill was a great actor, and like I said a little bit ago, he will be really missed by the film industry. Also, I giggle like a toddler. Thank you very much. I happen to like my laugh, so I guess I'll take that as a compliment, because I do think having a full of life, childlike laugh is better than having a laugh that doesn't really have a lot of soul to it. Okay. Wait, what was the item I just got? I kind of spaced. Life stone. So, we got a health item. We also got a velvet key. Pardon me. Yeah, we literally just got a health item. Well, I'll also check out equipment, just to make sure that we are using the best equipment. Yeah, we are, I think. Practice bow, knit cardigan, brown loafers, heart choker, uniform and armband, and then gym pair. Ibrahim, you should see the 1993 Jurassic Park. It's the best way, better than Jurassic World movies. It's very brilliantly written. Yeah, the last Jurassic Park film I saw was Jurassic World 1, and I didn't really think a lot to it. So, which I felt really bad about, because Chris Pratt's in it, and he's one of my favourite actors, thanks to his work as Star-Lord in the MCU. Yeah. I feel really awkward because apart from his work as Star-Lord, I don't think I've liked a single other one of Chris Pratt's roles. I don't think he's a good fit for Mario. He was okay in Passengers with Jennifer Lawrence. I think that might be the only other Chris Pratt role I really like. Yeah, I think Star-Lord is the role that best suits Chris Pratt. And maybe that's just the reason why I can't really gel with any of his other roles, because he'll always be Star-Lord to me.
Hey.
Like, I still watch Jurassic Park time to time, but I can't help but think, as a kid, I used to think, like, God, I hope these adults talking scenes pass time, give me some dino action. But as growing up, these adult talking scenes make so much sense and are so interesting. The dialogue and exchange of ideas is so brilliant. Yeah, I am a big fan of talking scenes if they are done well. No, I do like a good mix of action and talking in action movies. Like I don't wanna watch an action movie if it's just gonna be talking. I do expect there to be quite a bit of action in it. That's just my personal opinion.
Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure you stay out of their field of vision.
Okay, time to first strike our enemy. So I can swing my sword by pressing square while exploring, slash an enemy. Doing so will start combat. Striking an enemy from behind will trigger a chance encounter where you have the advantage. If the enemy attacks you first, a pinch encounter will apply. will occur, placing you at disadvantage. So, yeah, okay. And move. That's how it's done.
Next, I'm going to explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Okay, pressing L1 will allow you to view the affinities of an enemy. The different affinities are slash, strike, pierce, fire, ice, damage, electricity, wind, light and dark. So there is slightly different elements in this game. Notice how there's no sire damage in this game. There's no nuke damage in this game. That didn't really hit me the first time I played this game, that there is slightly different elements in this game compared to 5. So that's kind of cool, actually. There we go. We've seen all this stuff before. In 5 anyway.
Alright, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
Movies has a right amount of conversation and action. Okay, Fred. Like that movie handles them both perfectly. I think a lot of movies today either give us way too much action and very little character development, or some movies give the character development right but forget to do a great action finale. Modern movies have lost that balance. Yeah, I do actually agree with that. Most modern movies, they are either too talkative or they're all action. I do actually agree with you on that statement.
An all-out attack?
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down.
I don't mind movies that are all action though, if they have a good, clear narrative or a good purpose for that action. Because if it's done right, then it's okay. It's when it's done wrong where it gets a bit annoying.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
There we go, that's the all-out attack. That's a mechanic that returns from Persona 5. So, yeah, let's just get to it. Why read the tutorial when I can just show you guys how it's done? So this is the all-out attack. It's a bit more animated than Persona 5 as well, because in Persona 5, at the start of the all-out attack, it's just pictures, whereas at least in this, it's like the characters animated, which is a little bit cooler, I think, than what Persona 5 Royal does. So this feature actually wasn't in Persona 5. This is a Persona 3 exclusive feature. So, shuffle time. After a battle is won, shuffle time may occur. During shuffle time, different types of cards formed by the possibilities within your soul will appear. You can choose one of these cards. Each type of card has a different effect. So, persona, you can get a different persona. Wand increases XP. Cup activates battle support effects, so like restoring HP or making a character do more damage. The sword cards are skill cards, like debuff skills or buffing skills or extra elemental skills that you might not be able to get with a persona. And then we have the coin card, which obviously gives you a random amount of money. So the more one mores you get in battle, the higher the chance shuffle time will occur. If you end a battle with an all-out attack, shuffle time will always occur. Interesting, I didn't know that. So we got a new, we can only get one card right now. So we're gonna get a brand new persona called Apsaris, and she is of the Priestess Arcana. So,
Kick ass, huh?
and there's Junpei's victory scene. Very cool. Our persona Orpheus is level 3, and our main character is level 3 as well. So, and Orpheus has a new skill, so we can now heal an ally slightly.
How'd you like our all-out combo attack, you filthy shadows?
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time.
But it's not my first time, Mitsuru, that's the whole point. I've played this game before.
As you grasp the flow of battle,
I've
you'll
played
learn to
Persona
coordinate with
so
each
many
other
times
seamlessly.
now. Just in general. Although I say that, and I've only played through Persona 5 completely twice. This is my second time playing through Persona 3 Reload, and I've only played through Persona 4 Golden once.
Let's
So
apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
maybe I'm just a natural at the Persona series. Which I'd like to think that I am. Okay, we have 2 potential ways to go. Well, actually, no, we don't. Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, I'm glad I went this way then. What we got in here? Another health item. Perfect.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move.
Okay, so there we go. Let's go. Seize
I've covered the basics of
advantage.
combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try fighting on your own.
Yay! Mitsuru is finally gonna stop backseating me. Thank God.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
Don't mind me, I just had a hair on my arm, like a loose hair that was tickling me. I can feel a new potential within myself because we got a new persona. So if you have multiple personas in your possession, you can use change persona to swap out your equipped persona with another in your stock. Changing personas will also change your stats, affinities, and skills based on the persona you switch to. During battle, open the persona submenu to view skills, then press L1 or R1 to change personas. You can also change your equipped persona outside of battle by pressing triangle to open the menu, then navigate into the persona submenu. You can change personas at any time, but in battle you can only do so before taking action that turn. So, like now. And the game is gonna force us to switch personas, so let's switch to our new persona of Apsaris, who does ice damage. Okay, Bufu. There we go, weakness.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
And we get one more, so we're gonna do it again. There we go. Okay, so shuffle time. We can up our XP, so XP acquired from the battle will increase. We can obtain money. We can get Holy Arrow, which we don't have that skill yet. And we can also restore 50% of maximum HP. I am going to increase XP, I think, because it would be nice to have my characters level up a little bit faster. And there we go. So now Yukari and Junpei are both level 3, so I think that was a wise investment.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
Okay, so it was very short and sweet. The fact I was gabbing about certain things made it a little bit longer. I went at a little bit more of a slower pace, but we got there. So very short and sweet first Tartarus session, but I imagine we will be going back to the real world now to continue with the daily life, school life kind of gameplay that Persona is also well known for. So yeah, so we need to find a device nearby that will teleport us back to the entrance. And there should also be stairs nearby, but Mitsuru is advising us against more exploration. Okay. Occasionally you will encounter one-way teleporters in Tartarus that can be used to return to the entrance. Keep in mind that since these teleporters are only one way, you cannot return to the same floor where it was used. So basically, once you step on it, there's no going back. Ooh, a treasure chest.
Look, that treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
The Twilight fragment I found in my room seems to be reacting.
What's that you got there?
So it looks like we can use Twilight fragments to open special chests. So unlike Persona 5, which was very literal, where we just made keys to unlock chests, this game is a little bit different because we're basically gonna use Twilight fragments. So let's open and see what we're gonna get. And we got Snuff Soul, which is an SP item.
Not bad.
Ah, I thought that's what that was. That's a Twilight fragment. It can be used on devices throughout Tartarus. You might find more in Tartarus or other locations with traces of shadows. If you come across any going forward, you'll want to take them. Because without them, we won't be able to open those special chests, so they're really important. So there is another weird little intersection area here, and another one. And there is the teleporter. So let's jump on it and head back
Looks
to
like
the
you found a
entrance.
teleporter. Now use it to return to the entrance.
Yep, let's return. And just like that, we're back.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
No problem. I don't know about this. I'm exhausted. Psh, it was no problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
'Cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
Ooh, looks like we got a glowing review from Mitsuru.
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
And let me introduce the voice actor for the last member of C's, Akihiko Sanada. He is voiced by Alejandro Saab, who is perhaps best known in anime for voicing Gabimaru in Hell's Paradise, Kagaku in Demon Slayer, and trying to think. I think those are his two most biggest roles probably. I know he has been in other anime. I just can't really think of any others off the top of my head right now. So, by combining my powers with the teams, I was able to stand against the shadows. I sent a strong bond with them. Huh? Oh, there we go. So, our C social link has leveled up thanks to us going on our first Tartarus run together. Just like Yukari and Junpei, I feel tired as well, and decided that it would be best to return to my room and rest. Because rest is important. So if I go on Persona, does it keep my... Oh, it does. That's cool. Pierce the Veil, like the band. And then Dawn of a New Tale. Interesting. It seems like each Persona has a weird little tagline. But let's go back to the real world.
Not bad.
Oh, I guess this is the real world. It's just it's almost like an alternate timeline where there's an extra hour in the day and it's called the Dark Hour. Returning from Tartarus. After returning from Tartarus, the Dark Hour will end, and this will subsequently start the next day. Use this time wisely to recuperate for your next expedition. The structure of Tartarus will have changed by your next expedition. Treasure chests you have already found can be rediscovered as well, so returning could be a good idea if you find yourself stuck.
Salut.
Let's call it quits. (21st of April, 2009). Oh my god. Hey, you're in 2F, right? What's with that weary look in your eye? I'm Kenji Tomochika. We're in the same class. What do you want? Morning. Oh, kind. Yeah, you too. I heard from Iori that you're pretty close with Takaba-san. Is that true? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. Oh crap, it's almost time for the morning assembly. Come on, we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
And I'll just repeat this for those that were in... for those that didn't come in earlier. But I know I usually play Ace Attorney on Mondays, and because I am just for this week playing Persona 3 today, with it being the 20th anniversary, I am gonna be playing Ace Attorney on Wednesday. So those two games are gonna be swapped around, but that's gonna be the only change to my schedule this week. So tomorrow, still gonna be playing Yakuza 5 Remastered. Thursday will be Red Dead 2, and Friday... Well, Friday... I don't know whether I'm gonna stream on Friday yet, just because I might need to go to bed early, because Saturday I'm actually going to a concert, so Saturday is gonna be a really long day for me, so I might hold off on streaming on Friday just to get that rest and recuperation in before my long day on Saturday, because for those that haven't been observing on my Twitter, because I literally changed my X/Twitter name to this, but I am seeing one of my favourite male singers on Saturday, that being the uber talented Charlie Puth, who, if you're a fan of Fast and Furious like I am, I literally mentioned Furious 7 earlier, So the 7th entry in the Fast and Furious film series, Charlie Puth sings the main song from Fast and Furious 7 that was dedicated to the late great star of that movie, Paul Walker, and it is a song called See You Again that also features American rapper Wiz Khalifa. But that song was, it still is one of my favourite songs, and it also got me into Charlie Puth and his music. And since then, he has just released absolute tune after absolute tune. So I can't wait to see him live on Saturday, because it's been a long time coming. I've been waiting for ages for him to come to my country. He's finally coming. I finally got tickets, so it's happening. And I can't wait to experience the thrill of being at a concert again, because I really do enjoy that feeling of seeing someone live and in person.
So she did get elected.
No worries, Cash. I'm glad you're making food for yourself. You're having Cajun chicken and golden veg rice and a can of Diet Coke. That sounds absolutely delicious. I'm not really a fan of Cajun spice food. I don't really do spice in general, but I'm sure that will go down an absolute treat.
Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo Group, right?
As I begin my term as student council president, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year.
I will definitely keep you all updated as the week goes on, whether, like, what the set in stone plan will be for Friday. But I think right now, I am gonna give Friday a miss in terms of streaming, just because the way the day of my concert is gonna go on Saturday is I'll be waking up. I will have a bit of time to myself in the morning, and then me and my mom will be driving to a relatively nearby train station to get a train, and then we will be getting a train to the area where the concert is, and then chilling at our hotel for a little bit, because we'll be staying the night. We won't be coming back the same day, and then I'll go to my concert and then stay overnight at the hotel, and then I will be back on Sunday before me and Fred stream, so that shouldn't affect that. But Saturday is going to be a really busy day for me. I just hope it's not going to be stressful, but I know I've prepared enough. I just hope my mom, who I'm going to the concert with, has also been preparing.
It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school.
I think the main unknowns on the day, the main things that I don't know how well I'm going to be able to control them, are my mum's stress levels, and also just hoping that the train travel and everything goes okay. I'm sure it will, because, you know, I've never had... Well, there was one time where I had transport issues, and that was because a concert that me and my best friend went to was in, like, the middle of winter, and it was, like, really snowy and horrible weather, so it affected transport. So it's understandable that that would affect transport, but apart from that, I've been pretty darn lucky, and I hope my luck will continue. And absolutely, Cash, yeah, you're gonna get food in you before you stream.
However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge. like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang. What a speech. Do you, have any idea what she just said?
Sort of, not a clue. I wasn't listening, and not a clue.
Me neither. We live in the same dorm, but it's like we're on different planets. Man, if she asks for my opinion, I don't know what I'll say.
Okay, time for class.
Is it time for another quiz question? Oh, I really hope I get it right. Alright, today we'll be looking at some Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm sick of this story. I already went over it in the last class. I've got a great poem we can discuss instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen to this. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. I'm feeling sleepy. Oh, okay, so we're gonna close our eyes and get more courage for falling asleep. There we go. I actually did not know that until this playthrough. Like, because my first playthrough of this game off stream, I never fell asleep in class, and now I'm really regretting it because falling asleep in class in the game does give you courage, and I clearly just spaced out when that little tidbit of information was given to me in my first playthrough, because I just never actually acted on it.
Might want to stock up while we can, since we got stuff going on.
Ooh, good idea, Junpei. Is it time to visit the weapons shop?
There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to
And
get some
meds.
meds in case anything happens.
You seem really into this.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
Oh, it seems like Akihiko is a bit of a ladies' man.
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick match? I mean, come on! They're fawning on him more than a harem manga. I wonder where they're
Whoa, Junpei. Do not use the H word. That is inappropriate.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Us? Yeah, I mean, hell yeah! We'd love to join your little, group here.
Yeah, of course, when he's actually talking to Akihiko, he avoids using the harem word, but of course, when he's talking behind his back, he's like, oh, he's acting like he's in a harem manga or anime. Oh my god. What about our shopping, dude?
We can shop later.
Okay,
Well, are you free or
fine.
not?
Yeah, of course. No problemo.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls?
I think, yeah, I don't think Akihiko actually likes the fact that he's a ladies' man.
No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache. Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
So Nana asked us to meet him at the Paolonia Mall police station. Junpei and I decided to head over.
Yeah.
Well, I was just headed there myself. You know the place, right? Let's go. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to rush off for a couple of minutes. But don't go anywhere. I will be back hopefully very shortly with more Persona 3 Reload to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Persona 3 OG. So hang tight and I will see you shortly. Please use the opportunity to go check on your snacks or have a quick break yourself. And yeah, be right back, guys. Heck of a way to come back on stream. Okay, thank you guys. Welcome back to more Persona. I am back after having my very, very quick break. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. No, Ibrahim, I just had to rush off to have a bit of a bathroom break. I'm trying to, you know, say it in the least TMI way possible. So I will end it at that. I had to use the bathroom because yeah, you just have to do that sometimes during the stream, and that is what the Be Right Back screen is for. And thank you, King Cat, for the bless you. I don't even know where that sneeze came from. No. I will say the window is open in the bathroom right now because we're trying to ventilate the house, because it is cooler, but it's still barely, like, it's not blustery or anything. It's still quite warm in the house, even if it's not terribly warm outside anymore. So me and Fred have our bathroom window and also our bedroom window open, so we're trying to let lots of cold air in, which is something I can't recommend enough when you are going through something to what the UK is going through right now, where the weather is just peak summer, basically. Okay, Paulonia Mall it is. I think I'm saying that right. It looks like Paulonia Mall, but Paulonia, like Paulonia, seems more correct. So there's the police station. So why does Sanada want us to come here? Does he want us to turn ourselves in? This is the place Sanada-san was talking about, right? Alright, wanna go in? Let's go in.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this.
Also, I don't usually doom scroll in the bathroom. I do sometimes, but I actually haven't been doing that a lot lately. Maybe it's because I've started just whenever I feel like I've woken up, I lay in bed for a little bit and I just doom scroll on my phone until I feel like getting up.
This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here. This is from Ikutsuki-san.
Ooh, 5,000 yen.
Whoa, is that our ones? You shouldn't have.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
Also, unlike mine and Cash's mutual friend, the Chugs, I did not rush or I didn't hustle. I took my time getting back. So hopefully, even though I took my time, I was still quick and I didn't leave you guys waiting too long.
I realize that.
Ibrahim, you've been thinking that your first ever existential crisis was finding out the sun will explode in 5 billion years when I was in 2nd grade. No, my first existential crisis was really similar. It happened in secondary school, so basically the UK equivalent of high school. I can't remember which year it was. It might have been like the second or third year into it, but everyone was spreading rumors that the world was gonna end. It might have been when, like, it might have been everyone at my school just misinterpreting that, like, the Mayan calendar ending or something like that meant that the world was just gonna explode. But they spread rumors, and so there was literally just this one day where it got to a certain moment in the day when the world was apparently meant to end, and the whole school just kind of stopped functioning for a little bit, and then nothing happened. All the students that thought the world was gonna end looked really stupid, and yeah, everything just went on as normal.
Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
Don't mind me just moving mine and Fred's half-eaten bag of popcorn because it was in my way.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances.
Oh gosh. Sounds like one of my favorite animes. One of my favorite animes is an anime called Fire Force, which I think is a severely underrated anime and a very overlooked anime. I feel like way more people should be watching and talking about it. But it's finished now. But Fire Force basically revolved around this team of people with fire powers who would go around and save the world from infernals, which are basically people that had literally exploded and turned into like fire monsters. It was such a good anime.
Officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here.
Which I still find kind of mind-blowing because the studio that made Fire Force is David Production, and before Fire Force came out they were best known for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which in my opinion is a very hit and miss anime. I feel like with that anime there's some seasons that are really good and then other seasons like Stardust Crusaders cough cough that are really, really bad.
I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back. All right.
I feel like whoever wrote JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders should have watched the Alabasta arc of One Piece and realised that that was how a long desert arc should have been done, because I have never wanted a trip to Egypt to end so quickly before, because if you ever watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I would honestly just recommend skipping all of Stardust Crusaders, because that season is just... it's a snooze fest, a literal snooze fest. There were so many times that I tried getting through that season and I had to keep going back to it and seeing if I could finally get through it because I just kept falling asleep. That's probably like the one season of an anime that I just could not care about. I couldn't even learn to like it. It's just horrible. Ibrahim, one time your classrooms at your school started shaking and teachers yelled, "Everyone run to the ground, it's an earthquake." We all ran, and in the ground some students started crying. Turned out it was just the construction machinery of a building getting constructed right next to school. Oh no! That must have been terrifying. I would hate that. And then there's my story of an earthquake where I think it was mid-noughties or like mid to late noughties, but at some point in my local area we had like a really small earthquake or a hurricane, one of them. And because it was at night, I somehow slept through the whole thing. So I didn't know about it until my dad told me like the next day or something like that. He was like, Georgia, there was a earthquake or something last night. And I just looked at him like, what? I had no idea it happened. Because I am a pretty heavy sleeper. Nothing really stares me or wakes me up. I can sleep through anything. I think the only things that really wake me, I think literally the only thing that wakes me up from my sleep and makes it a bit broken is if I need to use the bathroom during the night. That's like the only thing. I don't think I get woken up by anything else otherwise. Or sometimes, say, if Fred sets an alarm and it goes off for a while, that can sometimes make me wake up just a little bit. Okay, so we have 8,000 yen and we're gonna buy our first set of new weapons. So we are gonna buy the saber for our main character because it has more attack damage.
Everything look good here?
So we're gonna buy that.
Great. It's all
We're gonna
yours.
equip it and we're gonna sell our old weapon to get some money back. Ibrahim, and then one student came out of the bathroom. Oh my god, couldn't even take a couldn't even take a number 2 peacefully. The damn toilet seat was shaking, went to the classrooms and they were all empty. Oh gosh. Also, I mean, funny use of the you know what emote, but still, I hope I read that message in the least too much information way possible. Yeah. I do feel really sorry for that student though. I bet he came out the bathroom and was like, where is everybody?
No idea what you're fighting out there. Just don't get in over your head.
For Yukari, we're gonna get the rainbow because that is the better weapon.
Alright then.
And then we're gonna sell the old one. And then, oh no, I can't afford a new weapon for Junpei. Maybe I can sell.
What'd you bring?
Maybe if I sell, well,
Wanna
yeah, I'll sell that treasure that I got.
Alright, I'll take that.
Yeah, I can't seem to. Oh, I really hope I can.
What'll it be? What are you looking for?
Oh, okay. There we go. So I can get the second best weapon for Junpei.
That what you want?
So Junpei will get a slight upgrade, but not maybe as big as my character or Yukari.
Alright then.
There we go. Don't think we... Yeah, we don't have enough for new armor or anything like that, so we might have to come back and make multiple trips to the police station just to get the best items.
What are you looking for?
Buy accessories. Yeah, we really don't have enough. Okay.
All done here?
Yep.
You finished? Come back soon.
I can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, gotta save in the world. Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
What about stocking up?
Wow, I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again. You know where. There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. All right, see you back at the dorm.
I did, so I talked a little bit about Black Flag Resynced earlier, but I did actually get to play some more of the game today, because now that I'm on the latest update for the gacha game Wuthering Waves, I can kind of chill out with that game a little bit now that I'm actually caught up. So I did play some more Black Flag Resynced earlier, and I'm gonna say this in the least spoilery way possible and just say I completed my first proper assassination. That's all I'm gonna say. In case, because I know Cash, who's in my Twitch chat, is playing it, and I don't wanna outright say who the assassinations involve, just in case I spoil anything, because I don't want you guys to give me spoilers, but I also want to be receptive back and not spoil anything for you guys. What do you mean, Ibrahim? You played pre-order? I didn't pre-order Black Flag. I got that day of release. Okay, so now the game has introduced the network feature, which is the thing that I referred to for my Persona 5 Royal playthrough with what to do. I think I am going to use that again with Persona 3 because it's not only a helpful tip in case you don't really know what to do, but it just outright shows you what you can do. So yeah. So let's see. Well, I can't really do anything too money oriented because I don't have that much. I don't really have that much money in the game. How much money do I have in the game? Oh, 760 yen. What even is the point of pre-ordering a digital game? It's not cheaper before or after release. All the digital copies are gonna run out. Some people, I mainly pre-order a game just out of excitement. So, like with Stranger Than Heaven in January, I'm definitely gonna pre-order that because I've been excited and wanting that game since I first saw the first trailer back when it was just known as Project Century, back when it didn't have a proper name yet. So I think when it comes to digital, I think, at least I'm hoping anyway, it is more just a thing of excitement. Okay, using stores in town, you can partake in the services offered by various establishments in town, but doing so will cause time to pass. Many businesses will raise your academics, charm or courage. High stats may help form new relationships. Oh, well, I don't have enough for karaoke, so that's a no-no. So what else have we got? Studied in the library. That's at the school, isn't it? I think so. Where's the map? Town map. School. Can we really just go back to the school and study in the library? Or, unless it means study in the dorm library? Yeah, Ibrahim, I have played Far Cry 6. That game was the first Far Cry I've played. and I've really, really enjoyed it. I mainly actually played it because, as you probably know, Giancarlo Esposito, aka Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad, he was in that game as the villain, and I don't know what it is about Far Cry games. They clearly like having Breaking Bad actors in them, because even though it came out before Breaking Bad, Michael Mando, who played Bass in Far Cry 3, he was in Better Call Saul. So, well, in that, yeah, I must be able to study at the library in school. So I want to do that. Let me do that. I want to do that. So where's the library? Let's see. Well, yeah. So it's this way, I think. Library. There we go. It's the library. Studying here might help with my academics. Let's do that. I think, as well as Giancarlo Esposito, I think the young kid in that game, who's like Giancarlo's character's brother, or something like that. I think they are related, but there's a young kid in that game, and he's played by someone, I can't remember the actor's name, but he was in Coco, the Disney Pixar movie that's really, well, it's really sad, and it's about, it's basically a film that's really inspired by Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Cinco de Mayo. There's so many names. Hi, Freddy.
Hi, Georgia.
What?
Nothing.
You seem happy. Is work going well?
Yeah.
Yay, that's good.
Very good.
Why are you pointing your cup at me like a gun?
Welcome back.
I do recommend playing Far Cry 6. I do think it is a good choice for a Far Cry game for the first one. Just because with it being the latest title, it feels like the most evolved game in the Far Cry series. I do actually have Far Cry 4 installed on my PlayStation, and I have started it, though I've not got too far into it. Far Cry 4 is the one that's set in Kyrat, and Troy Baker plays the antagonist, Pagan Min. Far Cry 4 was actually the first Far Cry I saw. I saw gameplay of Far Cry 4, but Far Cry 6 was the first one I played. I think I just never gave Far Cry 4 a chance back when it came out, because I wasn't sure whether I'd be into it or not. And also I think when Far Cry 4 came out, I was still kind of getting into action games. I wasn't really fully into them yet. Oh, you've played all the other Far Cries, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, I definitely recommend 6. I do have Far Cry Primal as well. I don't know whether I'll play that one, because I think that Primal is, as far as I know, just like a little... It's kind of like the DLC for Assassin's Creed, I think, where it's just a little extra add-on story that doesn't really do much. Okay, so Mitsuru wants our character to lead the team in combat.
Let's see.
So whenever you like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Okay, going to Tartarus, you can now venture into Tartarus at your own discretion. You can go there by talking to your allies or by checking the bulletin board in the lounge. Because Tartarus is unavailable until the dark hour, time will pass if you decide to make the journey. Give yourself ample time to prepare beforehand.
Oh, right.
Also, since I'm sure there are other things you will need to take care of, you have permission to go out at night if you need to. Well, that's all for now. Keep up the good work. I've played the Far Cry games in a little bit of a weird order because I played and beat 6, then I played Far Cry 5, and I haven't beaten that game, though I have started it, I've just never finished it. And then with 4, I'm starting that, and hopefully I'll finish that game, and then maybe if I beat 4, then I can focus all my energy into finally beating 5. But so far with 5, maybe I need to wait for the hook part of the game where the game really gets good and it actually starts to get me into it a little bit. But I just don't think I've hit that part yet, because I kind of struggled to get into Far Cry 5. It might also be because I don't think the setting is the most interesting. It's just like rural America. Whereas with the other Far Cry games, like 4, it's Kyrat, it's this really interesting location, and then with 6, it's basically like a fictionalized version of Spain, pretty much. It's very Hispanic, very Espanol. Or actually, it might be more Cuban. Yeah, it might be kind of a mix of Spain and Cuba. So we can now go out at night, which is something we couldn't do before. So let's see. So most people actually travel to Tartarus, which is interesting. And they defeated some bosses in Tartarus. So with that being said, I think I might actually go to Tartarus. So let's talk to Mitsuru. And let's go to Tartarus.
Yes. As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations.
Far Cry 6 was your first Far Cry, so that's why you like it, but I've played 3, 4 and 5, which are the peak of the series, so it's inevitable that 6 would disappoint me as my bar is very high. That is true. I know 6 hasn't got the best critical reception, because a lot of the critics do think it is very formulaic. So maybe for me it wasn't as formulaic because I hadn't played the other Far Cry games yet, but apparently it is in terms of structure. It's just more of the same in terms of what the Far Cry series brings. But so maybe because you have played all of them, you might be a little bit disappointed. I don't know. I can't speak for how well someone else would enjoy the game, because the best person I know when it comes to enjoying a game is myself. I don't really know if other people would like a game.
I'm counting on you to take charge during the operation.
Okay, during your turn in battle, pressing up will open the tactics menu, which will allow you to change how each party member will act during combat. Direct commands allow you to control their actions. Act freely, the party member will choose the best course of action. Full assault, the party member will prioritize attacking. Conserve SP, the party member will choose an action while saving SP. heal support, the party member will prioritize HP and focus on recovery. And direct commands, the party member will act according to player input. So we are gonna actually check. I think where's status? Is it system? No. Skill item stats. Oh, there we go. So Natsuki, change all tactics. So direct commands. Party. So direct commands. So we do control all of the other players. We can actually change that, so we don't actually have to control everybody. So if we did want to have the battles move along as seamlessly as possible, I could just focus on my main character. Though I do like being able to control everyone else's actions, so I am going to leave this be for now. So let's go into Tartarus. I don't think can I go into the Velvet Room? I just want to see if using a persona is a thing yet.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I have been anticipating your arrival. The time has come for you to wield your power. My role is to create new personas. By merging multiple persona cards together, they can be reborn into a new form. One could call it a fusion of personas.
There is much hidden potential within your persona abilities. We've never had a guest show this much promise in the past.
Indeed. And by establishing social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas as well. Oh ho! This shall prove to be most interesting. To that end, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me.
Also, I will be streaming for 3 hours today. I know usually by now on a Monday, because I'd be playing as Tenny, I would be wrapping up by now. But because I'm not playing as Tenny and not putting that much stress on my voice by reading all of the text, I will be streaming for an extra hour. So I'll be doing my usual 3 hours that I do on Tuesday to Friday and then Sunday.
If you wish to learn more about fusing personas in greater detail, then come talk to me so that I may give you some hints. I will assist you to the best of my ability.
Okay, you can borrow Igor's power to fuse new personas in the Velvet Room. Fusing personas is crucial in overpowering enemy shadows. First try fusing the personas in your possession. The following Velvet Room tutorials have been unlocked: Persona Fusion, Social Links and Fusion, Skill Inheritance, and Persona Compendium.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
So, I did want to see what persona, because we have 2 personas now, so we technically can fuse a persona.
Which will you
So, yeah, let's see. So, Apsaris. So, we can get Nekomata, which is a level 3 magician persona. So, I basically have a choice. I can either keep the 2 personas I have now, or I can fuse the 2 personas I have and end up with 1 persona. So, this is cool because... well, actually, I can't actually look at the stats of the new persona until I fuse it. So, I really don't know. You know what? Just just to show you guys how fusion works in Persona 3, Persona 3 Reload, I am gonna fuse, especially because one of the personas we have is lower level anyway, so it would be nice to have that just level 3 persona. So I'm gonna fuse and get Nekomata. So with Nekomata, we will get Agi, Rakunda, and it looks like we can inherit one skill from one of our other personas, which I think is what the tick means next to the rank skill. So let's do that.
Wish to inherit?
And ooh, okay, so I can either choose ice damage or heal. I think I'm gonna do heal.
It seems no new powers have been bestowed
And yeah,
It's
I'll do it.
finally time.
There we go. So this is how a fusion works. And Nekomata is now our new chief persona. I'm really hope I made the good choice by doing that, but as long as my persona can do some sort of damage, it should be okay. So we don't need to fuse anymore because we only have one persona now, so there's no point. And we're just gonna leave because we're all done here. So let's head in. I don't think we have any equipment changes to make. So I will... Yeah, so it's automatically equipped our new chief persona, that being Nekomata. And Nekomata's tagline is "To do is to be." Very introspective there. So let's head in and see what awaits us this dark hour. So Tartarus is divided into several different regions. So Tartarus is actually more similar to Mementos from Persona 5 Royal compared to a typical palace. It is more just like a never-ending labyrinth or a seemingly never-ending labyrinth that changes every time we go into it.
All right.
So our first goal is to get to the end of the first area, basically. And we got... Ooh! Very nice. Mitsuru gave us some health items and some revival items. Hopefully we're not gonna need those, especially now that the main character has a healing skill. So we basically have two choices as to how we can explore Tartarus. We can just dash straight for the stairs to get to a higher floor, or we can take our time and explore. I am gonna take my time. So I do think the earlier floors are relatively linear.
We got ourselves a shadow here.
There's two.
Okay, so Persona, let's do Agi. Oh, it's weak to Agi, let's go.
Nicely done.
Perfect. Yeah, Nekomata doing the job.
Now let's move on.
Okay, we leveled up to level 4. And our persona is still level 3. It was just our main character that leveled up. You can also see our new weapons that we have equipped. So my main character's weapon is... It very much resembles a kukri. It's kind of got a nice curve to it.
This really is
like
the school,
Kukri
huh?
does.
The layout here
Ooh,
looks
there
kinda
is a item here. Or at least I thought there was, but I just broke it. What's in here? Enemies and chests.
Is that treasure?
So I'm gonna kill the enemy and get the treasure.
Alright, do this!
I'll go with.
Okay, Aggie. Okay, so not weak, but also very prone to it. I'm just gonna attack the Junpei because there's no point in using HP.
Pull the trigger.
They're weak to wind damage. So Yukari is probably the best person for the job there. 69 XP. Okay. Lifestone ×1. So that is a revival item. Okay. Ooh, there is a valuable over here. We got a Thebble Lantern. Don't think there's anything else, so let's just keep pushing forward. Oh, we found the stairs, so let's head up to the 3rd floor.
Well, about that.
Yeah, we already know.
Let's get a move on, party people!
I literally have already demonstrated that game. I beat you to it. So, Thebble Lantern again. And there we go. So what's this way? Oh, there's a teleporter. So we already have found a teleporter if we need to go back down.
Focus on the upcoming battle.
There we go. Fight the enemy. Fight the power. Aggie. Ooh, okay. They're resistant to Aggie damage. So what about physical? Okay, very, very prone to physical. What about wind? Yeah, they really are just weak to physical. Oh, well, wind does a lot of damage as well. So, main character is level 5, and Junpei and Yukari are both level 4. So, Junpei can now do Aggie damage, so he can now do elemental damage rather than just physical.
And that's a wrap, folks.
So that will come in handy. Let me go. Ooh, is that a Twilight? Nice, we found a Twilight fragment. That'll come in handy if we find one of those special chests again. Nekomata doing the job. Sure. And then, yeah, let's see how well Junpei can use Aggie. Pretty well from the looks of things. Ooh, shuffle time. So we can get a new persona, which is Pixie. Or we can get XP up. So I am going to... I think Pixie is more a health persona, if I remember rightly. So I'm actually going to get XP. Because with me having just fused persona, I'm not rushing to get another persona. I would much rather take the XP bonus and focus on leveling my characters up more. There we go, get those valuables. So what's this way? Nothing. Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic. There's the stairs, so this way is... Oh, there's a chest. Okay, what's in here? Look. Ooh, is that a new accessory? So, equipment. So, luck band increases luck by 1. So, let's equip that. So, only our main character can have that equipped. Maybe the other characters could have it equipped as well, but I'll keep it equipped on my main character for now.
Oh, Can we go up those stairs?
By the way,
So, minimap and movement shortcuts. While exploring, you can press L1 to open the minimap, which shows your current location, as well as the path you travelled. It also displays info on enemy and treasure chest locations, so don't hesitate to check it every now and then. If finding the stairs, you can use the shortcut to move to the next floor from any spot. It could be worth your while to scour the current floor before moving on to the next.
it's a treasure chest.
So there is a treasure chest which we are going to find. It is in here.
Maybe there's something nice.
So let's see. We have a health item.
Can we slow down for a sec? Hey, don't leave me behind.
What's up, Yucatan? You tired already?
So there. Oh, really? That one was just a fake. That was mean. Okay, enemy, and there's also a treasure chest in the area.
Stop getting in our
What to
way.
do?
Okay, Aggie, let's go. Man, I'm really not regretting switching to Nekomata at all. She is doing really, really well.
I'll give 'em hell.
Well done.
Justice wins
Let's
again.
continue exploring.
Junpei getting the job done. So we can get Pixie again, or we can restore 50% of maximum HP. I am going to get Pixie this time, just because I don't think we're struggling health-wise. So yeah, let's get Pixie. And then, so now my main character can start using her if we so wish. Ooh, another new accessory. So go to equipment and let's put this one on Yukari. So guard band endurance goes up by 1. So Yukari will be able to withstand more attacks, most probably. Okay, we got a valuable there. And another one there. Oh, I'm really enjoying this Tartarus exploration. I hope you guys are too.
Iori avoided the attack. Great
Junpei
show of
just
skill.
dodging attacks out of nowhere.
I'll give 'em hell.
Okay, Aggie again. Okay, and Garu. So yeah, there we go.
Good. That's one less to worry about.
For real?
I like how the enemies just melt into a puddle in this game when you defeat them. I can't remember how they disappeared in Persona, but I don't remember it being that elaborate. In Persona 5, I mean. I don't remember it being that elaborate.
Pull the trigger.
Go on. Ever since I've seen The Boys, whenever I see a female character in anything just doing something good, I immediately say girls get it done. I can't get it out of my head now. It's probably like one of the cringiest lines ever. Like, girls get it done. But it's kind of so true. Oh no, Junpei
Watch yourself.
has a defense debuff.
All right, you won.
There we go. So, Junpei and Yukari are now level 5. And Yukari can now use Patra, which is cures distress, confuse, charm, rage, or fear for one ally. So she's basically become our status ailment eliminator.
Oh, stairs.
And there's the stairs, so we are now on the 5th floor. Ooh, our first mini boss. Okay,
Let's see.
So it would be a wise decision to regroup before approaching. So maybe this might be a good place to... Yeah, so it seems like Mitsuru is doing all but telling me... She's basically telling me, no, don't face it today, come back. And I think I'm gonna heed her advice. Because we've got plenty of time in this game to explore Tartarus. So, let's go back to the entrance.
I knew it. Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another. Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
Oh. I love how the ice has melted in my water, and yeah, it's still really ice cold. Oh. Okay, not all teleporters are one way. You will sometimes encounter another type of teleporter. Excuse me. This teleporter works like an elevator. It allows you to travel between floors with teleporters or return to the entrance. Use them to explore Tartarus more efficiently. So let's exit for now though. I do want to go to the Velvet Room again because I want to see what combination we can get out of Pixie and Nekomata. Ooh, we got a Twilight Fragment. Elizabeth will occasionally gift you a Twilight Fragment as a reward for raising your social stats or establishing new social links. Visit Elizabeth periodically to collect them.
I'm looking forward to it. How may I assist you?
So, let's see. So, fusion, normal fusion. So, Nekomata and Pixie. Whoa, level 6. Though, unfortunately, because we are not level 6 yet, I don't think we can fuse that persona. We can only fuse personas of a level that we've already reached. I can test that, but don't think we can... Or maybe we can. Can I? Yeah, there we go. So it looks like you are not yet at a high enough level to create this persona, so we can't do that yet. So we do know that is an option for when we do reach level 6. So
we look forward to your next
I'm still really glad I checked that. Because whereas with Persona 5 Royal, I tried to get one persona of every arcana. I think with this game I am going to try and utilise the fusion mechanic a little bit more and try and fuse the best personas that I can. Though I do know for social links it is better to have as many personas as possible. So maybe I can still fuse personas and get one of each arcana. I don't know how possible that is. So I imagine it is doable. Okay, next day. Let's see. Yo, Kamado, you by yourself today? Dude, was the rumor about you and Takaba-san coming to school together even true? Only on the first day.
You sure?
Oh yeah? Well, it's not like I care or anything. Anyways, you must be pretty unlucky to have to transfer here. Wait, you seriously don't know? Weird stuff's been happening at school. There are a couple of folks who say they've heard strange voices. But I guess since you're always wearing those headphones, you probably haven't heard anything.
Yo, what's up? Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school.
Ooh, is it time to establish our first non-seas social link? Why are you asking me?
No reason, really. Just don't have anything to do later. Plus, I figured we could finish our chat from this morning. So how about it, man? Let's get some ramen at the mall and talk.
I'm going to hang out with my classmate after school. According to Igor, strength of a social link is strength of a persona. I decided to go with him.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I actually have ramen in the fridge. Or in the freezer. No. I've had enough food today. I really don't want to be thinking about ramen right now.
Well, was I right or was I wrong? The soup here tastes great, doesn't it?
GDI game.
We've gotta put some special ingredient in it. Something no other ramen shop would ever use. Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name.
I would do the whole voice actor introduction with Kenji, but I don't actually remember who voices Kenji. So
My bad. I always geek out a little whenever I eat here.
like his voice actor doesn't even sound familiar. So clearly I don't know them as well as I might know like Alex Lee, who voices the main character, or Zeno Robinson, who plays Junpei.
You do? Really? You taste the magic too? Man, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm liking you more by the minute. By the way, I hear you and Takeba-san are pretty close. Damn, you just transferred here too. Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age.
I hope everyone is having a great start to their week though. I am really glad that I decided to switch things up and stream Persona today to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the original Persona 3 coming out. I am having an absolute blast streaming this, and I hope you guys are having fun watching, whether you're lurking or chatting with me. I really appreciate you all being here. So thank you.
Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. Let me know when you're free.
We've still got quite a bit more gameplay to go there, at least, well, another 40-ish minutes, I'd say. Maybe slightly less than that, depending on when exactly I want to start wrapping up.
I'll tell you all about my secret plan. Dude, you're gonna flip when you hear it.
Here we go, first social link. So we have made a new friend, and his name is Kenji Tomochika. I wonder what Arcana is gonna be.
Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the magician.
Ooh, magician. Interesting. Wait, I think our current persona is magician. So that actually works out really well for his social link, because I think Nekomata is a magician Arcana. So as long as I keep Nekomata, I might actually be able to speed up this guy's social link. Cash, Precious has finally come in the living room, had a bite to eat and fallen asleep on the back of the sofa after being in her bed on my gaming desk in the bedroom, as I have had the ceiling fan on all day. Aww. Well, I'm glad she's finally had a bite to eat and is now clearly very tired out and sleeping. Okay, social links. When you meet certain people in school or in the city, you may develop a social link with them. When fusing personas, these social links will affect the results of the fusion. When you fuse a persona that has the same arcana as one of your social links, the resulting persona will gain bonus XP. Try to establish relationships with many people to enhance your persona's capabilities.
What? It's already dark? Damn, I missed my favorite show. Damn, for real? Oh well. Let's get going. But first, let's swap numbers. Bust out that cell phone.
You can now receive invites via messages from your social links. So far, that is only Kenji. After you've visited a business at least once, you'll be added to their mailing list. Visit different facilities to receive updates and special offers. Interesting. So it might be time already for another Tartarus visit, but we shall see.
Welcome back.
Regarding the Dark Hour, this may go without saying, but it is impossible to do business at any stores during that time, so make sure you're ready in advance. You don't want to be caught unprepared when it's too late. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So before I... Well... never mind. Most people just did daily life stuff. So I'm gonna go to Paulonia Mall, because we should have more money to get better equipment. And that won't pass time. So once I've gone to the police station and gotten better equipment, then I can maybe use whatever money I have left to do something else. Okay, so we're good for... yeah, I need to...
What do you got? Wanna sell in bulk? Sure, it's a deal.
There we go. I don't think I have enough for Junpei's... No, I still don't have enough for that weapon.
Take as long as you need.
I don't even have enough for armor.
What are you looking for?
So...
Take as long as you need.
Well, at least we can get some better footwear for Natsuki.
Everything look good
So
here?
I'm gonna do that, because that will boost our strength slightly. Yeah, that's it. So we managed to get some new footwear.
All done here? Be seeing you.
So what am I gonna do now? Let's see. Worked at Chagall Cafe. Oh, yeah, that's a good shout actually. Let's get ourselves a part-time job. So, drinking Chagall Coffee's signature pheromone coffee will raise charm. If you're looking for some extra cash, you can work here on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday nights. There we go. So, we can work part-time here. So, we're gonna work part-time. We're not gonna drink coffee. A drunken businessman tried to pick a fight with me, but I did my best to deal with him. Oh gosh. There we go. So we got 2 stat increases. Let's see. So our charm is still the same level. What about our courage? Still the same level. Okay. Yeah, that was a really good use of our time, I think. I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Is it just me, or have there been more weird people around lately?
Wow.
Like the ones with apathy syndrome? There are some in my neighborhood too. It's seriously creepy. Sometimes I wonder what will happen if I end up like that, and it just depresses me. Maybe we'll be okay if we exercise and improve our stamina. Actually, I heard that the track team is still accepting new members. Maybe running will make us stronger? Oh, interesting. So we found out that the track team is recruiting. So we can learn more about it if we visit the club room. Okay, class is over. So, let's see. What did everyone do? Most people... so most people did join the track team from the looks of things. So if I had to guess where they practice, surely it's gotta be the... Yeah, it's gotta be the gym, right? I would imagine so. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, let's start the track team social link.
So, starting today, he's an official member of the team.
I'm Natsuki Kamado.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yuko Nishiwaki.
She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
You're a second year, right? Since we're in the same grade, you can just call me Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Yes.
This here's our future team captain. Great runner and places well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You got it. You're the guy who went out with Takeba on the first day of school, right? You're practically a celebrity. I'm Kazushi Miyamoto. You've seen me around, right?
Yeah.
Then, long story short, from now on, you're mine after school.
Okay, dude.
You better not think you're getting the easy treatment just because you joined mid-season.
There we go, we made friends with our new teammates on the track team. And there's our new social link. So, which arcana is that?
Thou art I. Thou shalt have our blessing.
Chariot arcana. Yeah, that makes sense. So, track team, rank 1.
Since this is your first practice, just have a look around and then call it a day. We have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's no practice the days before tests, though. I'll make sure your uniform is ready for next time.
Ooh. There we go. It's Yuko, the team manager. Should I say hello? Yeah, let's say hi.
Oh, hello. What's up?
You okay? Okay. Right. Yeah, wanna walk home together?
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry.
Oh, she rejected us.
See ya.
Yuko went home alone and decided to go back to the dorm by myself. Yeah, Fred was just getting a bit stressed about work, I think.
Welcome back.
Because Fred's job can be very kind of up and down. Like, things might go well and then all of a sudden something doesn't work and then it can get a bit stressful. Oh, so you're buddies with Tomochika now? He was saying you're someone to watch out for. Oh, but in a good way. Hell yeah, I am. I can see why you two get along. He's kind of ladies man, but he's a good dude. Okay, so Junpei wants to go to Tartarus, and it looks like no, never mind. We will be going to, so we're gonna, we will be doing daily life stuff, I think. Is it not stressful anymore? Oh, as usual. So let's go to the arcade. Hey, honey.
Hello.
Why do you keep pointing your mug at me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, sure you don't. So the arcade is here. That's Game Parade. So depending on what game you play at Game Parade, you can increase academics, charm, courage, or a stat of your persona. The arcade cycles through which games are available each day. Time will pass regardless of the game you play. So let's spend the night here. We're gonna play High School of Youth and raise our charm. Oh my. Wait, it's a dating sim. Oh my gosh. We're gonna make our main character better at romance. Charm is still level 1.
You know what?
My parents have been nagging me to stop staying out late at night recently. They said they don't want me to end up like those people who suddenly go crazy. Oh, you mean apathy syndrome? But I heard they still don't know what causes it, so what's the point of being careful?
I know, right?
Yeah, I know, right? If I'm time to hit up the arcade or work a shift is at night too. And if I can't go to Hagakure at night anymore, then I'll miss out on the taste of happiness. Seems like some stores are open at night too. I should go check them out when I have the time. So it looks like that student was recommending Hagakure ramen at night. Interesting. Okay, so let's see. Network. So most people spent time with the track team again. So we're gonna head to the gym. Oh no, never mind, they're not practicing today, I don't think. Well, that or Miyamoto's in a different place. Yeah, maybe... yeah, maybe he's in a... Yeah, there he is. Okay.
Heading to practice?
So we're gonna spend time with the track team and level up our social link.
Alright. My side is killing me. I might have overdone it a bit.
Don't push yourself.
I'm not giving up yet. I can keep going. How about you? You okay? You've really been pushing it. You don't even look tired. What kind of training regimen do you have?
Just a normal, yeah, just a normal routine. Nothing weird at all.
You say that like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, I'm dying over here. You're pretty crazy. Kinda sucks. You totally destroyed me. I knew the standards were high around here, but I never thought someone so good would be right in front of me. Okay, I've made up my mind. Listen up. I'm gonna make you eat my dust.
Okay, Miyamoto. Looks like Miyamoto sees me as a rival. I feel like we're becoming closer. So, rank up level 2. The more time you spend with each of your social links, the deeper your relationships will grow. The level of intimacy you have with each person will unlock certain benefits. Depending on the rank, you'll receive bonus experience when you've used personas. Deepening your relationships with your current links may lead to the discovery of new ones. Try to form as many as you can.
Sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Let's get go. Ah!
What's wrong?
I think I might have twisted my knee.
Uh-oh.
Forget it. Let's go.
Oh, come on, Yuka. Say yes. Come on.
Oh, it's you. What's up?
Wanna walk home? Come on. Yay!
Sure.
She said yes.
Why don't we stop somewhere along the way? It's tough being a team manager. You really don't get any respect. And the guys on the team all act like little kids. Where's my towel? Can you wash this for me? Ugh, I'm not their mother, you know. At least I don't have to worry about gaining weight since I'm always running around taking care of them. How about you? Are you enjoying track and field?
It's fun.
Oh yeah? That's good to hear. Thought it might be boring for you, since you're so much better than everyone else. I can tell just by looking. It's like you've got your own style, and you don't waste much energy. Well, if you have any questions, just ask Kaz. You know, Kazushi. You guys are in the same class, so I'm sure he'd be willing to help you. You can ask me too if you want, since I'm the manager.
Yep, Yuka seems to be looking out for me. I feel like the two of us have gotten a little closer. There we go! 2 social links in 1. So that's what the game meant. So by progressing the track team, we have now unlocked Yuka's social link. And she is the Strength Arcana. Interesting.
Oh, I've got to run. There's a show I want to catch. See you at school.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, by the way, I saw you at the practice field earlier. Miyamoto-kun from our class is also on the track team, right? Maybe you guys will be friends. Okay, so Yukari wants to go to Tartarus. So we will be not going to Tartarus. We're still gonna take time to explore the map. I'm following the will of the other players for now, because I do want to explore. I want to make sure before I commit to fully going through Tartarus as far as I can that I've explored the whole area as much as possible. Okay, we're gonna see what game we can play at the arcade tonight. So, town map, Paolonia Mall. Oh, actually, yeah, I might actually go to Hagakure Ramen, which I think is Iwatodai Mall. Because that student was saying that something happens if you go to Hagakure at night. So, let's try and see what happens. So eating at Hagakure will allow the ramen's collagen to improve the quality of your skin, raising your charm. If you come by on certain nights, there may be new items on the menu that aren't normally available. So let's eat at Hagakure, and we're gonna eat the pork ramen. Okay, so there is a special ramen bowl that's only available on Tuesday, Wednesday and Friday nights. And we can order it ourselves if our courage is at least determined. So I'll try and make a note of that and remember it. So our charm is still level 1.
By the way,
Ooh, Ooh, the bookstore is reopening. Interesting. Might be worth checking out. So let's go and yeah, we're gonna go meet the old couple who run the bookstore. So that is a Iwatodai Station strip mall. And it's this building right here. So let's unlock their new social link.
Welcome. What would you like to order? Our special today is fresh mackerel.
As you might suspect, we don't serve sushi here.
Oh, you're a student, aren't you? Then you must be from Gekkoukan High, right? That means you probably know about the persimmon tree there, don't you?
I'm afraid I don't.
You truly don't know? Well, not a day goes by that we don't think about that tree. At Gekkoukan High, there's an open courtyard area. The tree grows beside a walkway there.
So there's a persimmon tree somewhere at Gekkoukan High. And the elderly couple might have a connection to
Please
it.
excuse my husband. Just consider it the ramblings of an old man. Don't you worry your little head, okay?
Oh, okay. So I'll try that again. It looks like I need... Oh, okay. So we need to look for the persimmon tree at school. So... let's see. So there should be a courtyard where the tree is. Okay, this is the corridor. So maybe this will lead to the courtyard. Oh, is this it? Small tree. Yeah, there we go. Fallen leaf under the tree. So we got a persimmon leaf. And now we can go back to the bookstore and show it to the old couple. Yay! Yep, let's show them.
Welcome to Bookworms. How many guests? Smoking or non-smoking? That leaf that's in your hand. Oh, do you mean to tell me this is a leaf from that persimmon tree? It must have grown quite a bit to produce such splendid leaves. Oh, wait, so you aren't here to buy books? Did you come visit just to show this to us?
That's right.
I knew it. I knew right from the start that you were a kind young man. I've been meaning to go see that tree for a while now, but I'm not sure if these stumpy old legs will make it that far. That wasn't meant to be a pun. You know, stumpy. Tree stump? Get it?
Yes, yes. You're very clever, dear.
Let me introduce my wife, Mitsuko. I'm Bunkichi. If you don't mind, would you tell us your name?
Natsuki Kamada.
Yes, a good name.
Natsuki-chan. There we go. New social link unlocked. So what arcana? Let's see. Hierophant. Elderly couple. So they both count.
We're open every day except Monday. Come visit us whenever you're free.
I see you're back.
So let's see. Okay, we are still doing daily life. We're gonna go check out Wild Duck Burger, which is at the Iwatodai Strip Mall. There we go, Wild Duck Burger. Hopefully I've got enough yen. Oh, I don't know if I do. Oh, I barely do. Okay. Oh, we finished the whole thing with some uneasiness, so maybe it wasn't the nicest burger to eat. And now it's our day off from school. Here we got a text message. Some of your social links might invite you to hang out on days when you don't have school. Spending time with friends will give you a chance to build relationships. Saying yes to an invitation will automatically fill your schedule for the afternoon, and your free time will be dedicated to that hangout. If someone sends you a message, you don't need to respond immediately. However, the hangout will no longer be available if you don't respond the day you receive the invitation. So, Kenji wants to hang out. We are not going to respond to him right now, and we're going to see what the rest of the Persona consensus did. So, there's no school. So, let's see. Oh, most people did hang out with... Yeah, never mind. Looks like we are accepting Kenji's invitation. It looks like Bunkichi is also after us. So, but it seems like Kenji was the top option. So, and he was the one that got in touch with us first. So, there we go. Let's go right to him. And let's meet with him. Dude, check it out. I finally got Mika's new single. Not only does she have a great voice, but she looks amazing when she's on stage, you know? Hey, I think this is the first time I've seen you not wearing a school uniform. Not bad at all. But there are some things you could do to look better. Like what? Oh, you wanna know? Well, for starters, let's see. Here, try this. Yeah, that looks better. You're pretty good looking to begin with, so if you work on how you dress, you'll be good to go. Then you can be my wingman. Yay, we became a lot closer. Maybe I'll buy something new to wear. Be cool if we head over somewhere. Oh, it doesn't look like our social link actually leveled up. We just became a lot closer.
Oh, welcome back.
So, we are still doing... Yeah, still doing daily life stuff. I don't think I will be able to... Yeah, I'm gonna do Chagall Cafe, because it would be nice to get some money back in the in-game bank. So let's go to Paulownia Mall. And work at Chagall Cafe. Oh, never mind, we can't even work there. So, yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to do some studying in my room. because I don't have much of a choice. I could go to Tartarus, but I don't have to rush into Tartarus. So, because I do want to take my time exploring what the in-game world has to offer. So, I believe we can study at the desk. There we go. Study! Academics went up, so it didn't level up. I can hear people talking. Oh, I always feel super sleepy waking up on Mondays, and there's another special morning assembly today. Didn't we just have one last week?
By the way,
Remember how Kirijo-senpai gave that great speech last week? Apparently that got the principal really fired up, and now he wants to make a follow-up speech.
Excuse me?
Seriously? The heck? Why do we have to suffer just because he wants to stroke his ego?
We'll now begin this morning's assembly. First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you.
What's the deal with the assembly? You think it's about the recent incidents?
Beats me. He shouldn't even know about the shadows or anything. I just hope this doesn't take too long.
He's not exactly known for his brevity.
Today, I'd like to tell you about my, vision for this school year. As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately. It is my firm belief that none of you are involved. However, the uncertainties of high school life are many, and overcoming this will require constant effort. You must dig down deep inside, but don't worry so much that you lose touch with reality. As they say, everything in moderation. This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has to offer.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Kirijo-senpai's speech?
Oh, don't tell me the principal plagiarized Kirijo's speech.
Yeah, you're right. I guess he doesn't want to be outdone by a teenager? Can't really blame him, but still.
Do you have a minute? I'm sorry, but I'll need some of your time after school. I have a special request for you.
Ooh, okay, Mitsuru wants to see us. Why me?
I apologize if I'm being abrupt, but I couldn't think of a better person to ask. I'll tell you more about it after school. Until then.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's begin.
Alright, let's review quadratic functions. You all remember those, don't you? Sometimes a graph will be a parabola, or sometimes a hyperbola. Well, they're certainly beautiful curves, but they can't measure up to parabolic and hyperbolic spirals. These are algebraic spirals. Look, aren't they magnificent? Now then, let's see if you can answer this from a mathematical point of view, Iori-kun. Which of the following is not an algebraic spiral?
Wait, what?
Hold up. How the heck am I supposed to know something like that? I don't know. Okay. So the network says A. I'm gonna trust the network, because I really don't know. Yay! There we go. Yeah, I don't know. This is a logarithmic spiral. When the golden ratio is the growth factor, it's called a golden spiral. just as the name implies, you can graph an algebraic spiral using an algebraic equation. P is the Archimedean spiral, C is a parabolic spiral, and D is elliptus, all of which are algebraic spirals. However, A, the logarithmic spiral, is not considered an algebraic spiral. It's a common spiral found in nature, such as on nautilus shells and sunflower seeds. No matter how far you scale in or out, the shape remains roughly the same. It's called self-similarity. The way it spirals kind of reminds me of Tartarus. What? Just me? Hey, anyways, thanks for your help, dude. Oh, we're gonna get more academic points. Oh, we got charm, so it didn't level us up.
Sorry to keep you waiting. To make a long story short, I'd like you to join Student Council.
Ooh. Sounds like a lot of work.
We meet regularly, but I don't expect you to participate every time. Just come to the Student Council room when you can.
That's it.
Yes, that's it. All I want is for you to be a member.
Seems easy enough.
Being president is very time-consuming. I'd like to have an ally to support me in the event of an emergency. An ally meaning someone who understands my situation. You know what it means to be a leader, so I'm asking you.
Alright, I'll do it.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. And I've already filed and approved your student council membership on
Of course she has.
But you'll have to go to the faculty office on your own to sign everything.
So, we need to join the student council. We need to go find Miss Toriumi. And we need to tell her that we're gonna join student council.
I'm sorry for making arrangements without your permission, but I hope you understand the position I'm in. Once you're ready, come to the student council room. I'll be waiting for you there.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up now. I will make a note somewhere that I need to join the, well, no, actually I can just look at the log. So I don't need to make a note. But I am gonna wrap up now because it is almost 3 hours. But we actually got quite a lot done. We did a couple of runs in Tartarus, and we started quite a few social links, and we experienced a few of the activities that Persona 3 Reload's Game World has to offer. So we're gonna overwrite the data. There we go. Wow, exactly 5 hours. Interesting. So yeah. I will save again just to make sure. There we go. System. And return to title. There we go. We definitely saved, so I don't need to worry about data being lost. And end the game. So, thank you for watching, everyone. I really had a lot of fun with Persona 3 Reload, and I hope you had fun watching it. Let me put it on my end of stream scene. So I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, and my rotation will be going back to normal. So I will be playing Yakuza 5 Remastered tomorrow. We finally got past the weird, icky Haruka bit, and now we are gonna be, well, we're still playing as Haruka, but it's not as bad now because we're also playing as Shun Akiyama, who has made his return to the Yakuza series in 5 after previously making his debut in 4. So looks like Shun Akiyama might be here to stay in the Yakuza series. We'll have to see. But I hope you will join me tomorrow for more beat 'em up, intense Yakuza action I keep wanting to say Persona for some reason. Clearly I've got Persona very well on the brain. But that stream will start at 7 PM BST as per usual tomorrow, so I hope you'll be able to join me for that. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this stream, then if you are watching on Twitch, to follow me if you don't already. Show some extra support if you can by subscribing to me. Turn your notifications on so you know when I go live. And if you're on YouTube, like the video if you're watching on demand. React to the stream if you're watching live. Comment on what you're liking about Persona 3 Reload so far, and also as always suggest games for me to play on stream. And also subscribe. And last but certainly not least, if you want to keep up with me outside of streams, my social links are in the bottom right corner. I usually post about anime, wrestling, gaming, obviously, music. I post about quite a lot of things on my socials. I'm very, very chatty on there, so do give me a follow. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube so I can focus on raiding on Twitch. But thank you to those of you that watched on YouTube, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for, some Yakuza 5 Remastered. Bye bye.